I still have not gone skydiving. I didn't think going skydiving was gonna be this hard. I thought the jumping out would be the hard part. And this is not something that any of us can control, but it really sucks. Everything looks like shit. Everything looks like shit because I feel like shit. Skydiving update. So today is June 17th, and I still have not gone skydiving. And I'm here to tell you why. So let's rewind back when I uploaded my first video. At the end of it, I booked my first skydiving session, and I hadn't told my husband, so I played it for him on the TV to watch his reaction of me revealing the fact that I'm gonna go skydiving. And then he decided he wanted to come with me, so I booked a slot for him as well because it was open, and we were gonna go together. And oh my goodness, I was so excited. And the day before rolls around, and this happens. Today is the 22nd of April, and I was supposed to go skydiving tomorrow. I've been looking forward to it for months because I booked it in advance, because you have to if you want to jump with a videographer. And I just received an email that they're canceling due to weather issues. And this is not something that any of us can control, but it really sucks because I was really, really excited for it. Matt's right here. He doesn't want to be on camera, but he's also sad, right?
Yes.
Why aren't you sad?
You're just funny.
Why am I funny?
Because I said I don't want to be on camera.
You're not on camera.
I'm off camera.
You're literally not on camera.
I didn't want to be in the scene at all.
You're not in the scene. Okay, I'm sorry that your voice is in the scene.
Look, I'm just so disappointed.
How camera shy are you? No, you're laughing. I don't believe you. You're probably scared and relieved, and everything sucks right now. I took today off to get ready for tomorrow, to like mentally prepare and make sure I have everything, but it sucks because just a couple hours ago they sent me an email being like, tomorrow's your skydive, how excited are you? And then a couple hours later they're like, oh, we're canceling. Like, it's so mean. But I think these are automated emails, so there's not much I can do. But one thing in the email, the confirmation email, it said that I needed high-cut sneakers, so like Jordans. And I don't know if I have my Jordans anymore because I think I might have gotten rid of them because they got pretty old and like worn out. So I don't know, maybe I'll take this as a sign to go shopping for high-cut sneakers for my next jump, and then I'll be really prepared and I'll just go buy a cute outfit for my next jump. But I'm mad. So yes, they canceled our slot because of weather issues. It was gonna rain that day, or slightly rain that day. So out of safety precautions, they decided to cancel it, which was understandable. So we had to rebook for a different time. So we talked about the dates that worked. We rebooked for a later date. And so we ended up deciding to go in May. And I was like, okay, that's not too bad. It's like a month away, which kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to it, but we still get to go. Okay, so a week or two before we're supposed to go, I get a call from the skydiving center, and they tell me that the afternoon slot that Matt and I booked is being canceled because they're doing plane maintenance. And I'm like, I don't know how these things work, but I'm like, isn't like a plane maintenance situation something that should be like blocked off in the calendar instead of like canceling people's reservations? But what do I know? And I'm like, okay, safety first. Great. Are we canceling? And he said, you can come at 8 instead. And I'm like, well, we chose 2 o'clock because it's really far away. We don't have a car. And I wanted to walk the dog before so she gets the chance to go to the bathroom in the morning. And so I'm like, I don't think 8's gonna work, but let me talk to my husband. So Matt and I talked about it, and we're like, we thought like the earliest we could do is 9, which is something that they said could be doable. So Matt said if it's 9, we'll do it. So I call them back, and I say, hello, I'm the one that you want to move to a different time. We're okay with 9 o'clock, but we can't do 8. And they were like, okay, great, let's do that. I'm like, okay, cool. And I had made my peace with that. And then they were like, oh, and by the way, like, you had reserved originally the plan where the videographer jumps from the plane with you and they like take a video from afar, and it's like the most expensive one, but I wanted footage to upload to YouTube, so that's what I had picked. And they were like, oh, FYI, there are no videographers in the morning, so would a GoPro do? And I was just like, oh my goodness, it's like the universe doesn't want me to do this. And the GoPro's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like the instructor has the GoPro, and as you're flying, he like takes a video of you, so it's that up close one, which is fun. Like, I have no issues with that, but I kind of wanted like the full body, you know, full landscape experience captured on the video. So I was like, oh, and he's like, do you want to do the GoPro? I'm like, well, I don't really have a choice, right? Like, there's no videographer, so what am I supposed to do? Like, sure. So I'm like, okay, I'll get a video next time if I jump somewhere tropical, and maybe I'll get even better footage. So I made my peace with that. We agreed to it. It was done. And then about 5 days before we're supposed to go, Matt gets really sick and he tests positive for COVID. And he's really not feeling well, and the day after he tests positive, I start to feel a little bit unwell. I did test negative on my PCR test, but I was sick nonetheless. And I'm like, there's no way we're gonna be jumping out of a plane in like 3 days. So I had to call the skydiving center again. I don't know how many times we've called each other at this point, and I had to cancel our appointments. It really feels like the universe is saying, like, don't do it. Don't go. And I'm like, but I really want to. So I didn't think going skydiving was going to be this hard. I thought the jumping out would be the hard part, not the reserving and actually going there part. But oh my gosh, there's just been so many things that have happened in between. And Matt is super busy between June to like August, start of September-ish maybe. So I might go alone if our schedules don't line up. I don't really know yet. I have not made my next reservation because I have been really sick for the last month. After that COVID sick incident, I had crippling, debilitating migraine and nausea, and like it's been a whole thing, and I had a headache every day for like 2 weeks. So I have just not been in the headspace to be like, I want to jump out of a plane. So I want to feel good. I want to be excited. So I need to get my body and my mental state back there before I think I can make a reservation and feel good about it. So that is why we have not gone skydiving yet, but I do hope to by the end of this year for sure. If anything changes, once I make the next reservation, I will keep you in the loop. So make sure you check back for more videos. For today, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.